Whales dump over 1 billion XRP in 48 hours. Coinbase, worst quarter since FTX collapse. Metaplanet's buying more.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Alright, well things look a little bit greener today, but that's just because they've looked super red over the past few days. We've got lots of crypto news to cover, but before we get into it, your comments. That's right, you matter most. Doran Butler dropping support on the channel says, poop stream without a paddle and have an XRP on me. Thank you very kindly, sir. I appreciate the support. It's been rough these last few days, as you can tell the market's tired of it. Save yourself, says Klaus. One more time, you've got to raise interest rates to bring down inflation. Then you send out stimulus checks to boost the economy. I hate the Fed, but they're right for once. No, you do not want to send out stimmy checks and cause further inflation. That would make things way worse, but I know what you're talking about. Johnny Sock says nobody is going to make a move until the dust settles from Liberation Day, aka Tariff Day. And with old Jerome on the podium 10 days later, CPI data as well, that's right. Money is going to be parked on the sidelines. This is not going to be a fun one. Doc Bond says when BTC closes below 89,000 today, it'll be going to 70K or lower, which is what XRP Army's been hoping for. XRP below $1 at BTC at 70,000. Ooh, that's a bit aggressive on the projections. And Silver Sia says, I'm just holding and shopping my local coin and bullion store. Oh, cool. We got some stackers in the house. Are you a shiny stuff stacker? Let me know down below. Bitcoin's sitting at 83,756. ETH is 1874. XP, we're going to talk about price twice at the end because whales dumped and XRP has lost 26 billion since the case has been announced that it's over. That is absolutely mind-boggling. H-bar at 16.9, ADA at 67.7. Let's get into it. Coinbase faces the worst quarter since the FTX collapse as crypto market troubles. That's right. I bring you the news, good or bad, happy or sad, so that you can make the best decision. No hopium pumping from here. No backdooring you from the old Klausmeister. No, just the news. According to Bloomberg, the sharp decline has hit several other major crypto-related stocks, including Galaxy Digital, Riot, Blockchain, and Core Scientific BTC miners. Furthermore, the broader crypto market is facing tough times. BTC has dropped by more than 10% this quarter. ETH has also dropped 45%. Listen to these quotes. This tells us exactly what we need to know. In a risk-off mood, no asset is safe. Stocks, crypto, they all get hit. It's more about sentiment than fundamentals in these moments, and Trump's trade wars are driving markets into a panic. As much as he is doing for crypto, the macro market conditions are speaking louder. And I told you about that. I said, hey, the macro bubble, if you look on the little screen, the macro bubble gets bigger, it's going to be fighting Trump optimism. And that macro bubble is stronger than Trump optimism right now. As bullish news from the White House, his trade war is squelching any price surge. Coinbase hit especially hard. Lots of scams. They need to fix it. But players out there are still buying the dip. And I know you're tired of players buying the dip, but remember, I'm telling you what the bigs are doing. Metaplanet accelerates BTC buying strategy, issues another 13.3 million in bonds. The firm, which trades on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, the Japanese version of strategy, got another 2 billion yen, 13.3 million of zero coupon ordinary bonds to buy BTC. They said they're what, everyone? Buying the dip. For real. That's what they actually said. Metaplanet is one of several companies that have followed the path of MicroStrategy, which holds now $44.2 billion worth of BTC at 528,000. The whales dump over 1 billion XRP ahead of Ripple Unlock. Whether you like it or not, Ripple unlocks a bunch of XRP every month, and it just adds to the what? It adds to the supply, but not the demand, and that's not good. Now, accounts holding more than 100,000 XRP, 100 million XRP, have dumped a grand total of 1.12 billion XRP per the March 30th post. With additional context, XRP whales continue to hold roughly 8.88 billion. So they dumped about 15% of their XRP in the last several days. This latest development presents quite a bearish signal on its own. However, liquidations have been impacting as well. Check this chart out. Look at this. Whales offloading massively in the last 48 hours. Whales dumping. Who's doing the buying? And by the way, this is all linked down below. And trust me, I want to share good news because my channel struggles heavily when there's bad news. Why? Because people want to read about good stuff. XRP loses $26 billion since the SEC drops the case. Make this make sense for me. The SEC ends their case and we've blown out $26 billion worth of market cap. To be precise, the March 19th saw the token's market cap skyrocket from 132 to 148. Now we're back down to 122 billion for the market cap for XRP. Now we did get a little mini pumperoni, lowercase p, that happened early this morning. Yeah, nothing too excited. Happened right around 4 a.m. and we saw XRP go from right around that $2.09 mark all the way up onto what? A mind-blowing $2.19. So a 10-cent 5% approximate pumperoni in a short amount of time. Again, it's lowercase p. Zooming out, we're looking at this going, oh man. Did it get low enough though for you to buy? We've been talking about that, right? Don't get me wrong. It is not fun to watch the market bleed red. But for those of you out there that like to stack and hodl, well, guess what? Did we get low enough on this recent move? On this recent move, we got to 202.38. Was that your buy zone, or were you hoping for sub $2? Do you think we're going to get sub $2 with the trade war, the tariffs, and other bad macros out there? We might have a buying month in April, which could set us up for juicy stuff later. But now remember, April, stablecoin regs. April, also taxes. That's not a fun time as well. Jerome Powell's coming. We got CPI data coming, which is probably not going to be good. Whales are selling off at an insane amount. XRP loses market cap as we get court clarity in our favor. We did hit some lows, but probably not low enough for y'all to buy. We did have a pumperoni, but look at the candlestick right here. Look at that. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Candlestick right here. Where did we get rejected? 219.99. That tells you that all the bigs out there had their sell orders right below 220 so they can dump-a-roni again on the market. This totally sucks. I'm frustrated with this because it's not low enough for people to buy. It sure as hell ain't high enough for people out there to stack the goodiness. Now, granted, you zoom out, it looks pretty good for the year. But we don't want to keep fighting for $2. We want to fight for $3, especially since the case has been over, and especially since we know we're going to be getting regs here in the next several months. But the market is focusing on macros. And so that you don't miss out, right? Because we're going to be having live streams on all the big macro reports that come out. So that you don't miss out, hit that subscribe button notification down below, because Jerome Powell and the Fed are going to be looking at CPI data. They're also going to be looking at a few other things that I'm going to share with you. And of course, we're going to carry the FOMC meeting. Now, volume for XRP is okay. It's at 4 billion right now. That's a good sign. That still means there's some market interest there overall with XRP. The broader crypto market volume is at 73 billion. Nothing too exciting at all. BTC dominant at 17 out of 100, which means BTC is holding its value better than the rest of the crypto market. Market cap has been a little sideways action. ETF inflows, well, we've seen a couple days of outflows. That's not good, with the majority of it being BTC bleed offs. Zoom out to the year and you can see what we're talking about here, right? Massive inflows, big dumperoni, a little bit of recoverage, but we're going back down right now. All right, so it's obvious the market right now is reacting to macros and the trade wars. CPI data comes out on April 10th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Be ready for that. The Fed does not have an FOMC meeting this month, but Fed big guys and gals are going to be what? They're going to be doing their speeches coming up in that week as well. So be ready for that. The actual next FOMC meeting is May 6th to 7th. So we got a little bit of time before Jerome gets naughty on us. But hopefully before then, we get some good juicy data, because right now, this is not good. In fact, I read an article right before I went live on to do this. And the article was about how there is like no new blood in crypto, that it's essentially the same wallets just trading stuff back and forth. That's not good. We need to bring that new money in, and we need to keep that excitement going. And the Trump administration and other administrations around the globe need to start working harder and faster on crypto regs so that banks feel more comfortable getting in, and so that that big money on the sideline that wants to get into crypto can finally do it, because they've told us. I've shared with you how many articles about different big banks, different big investors saying, yo, we're ready to get in. We need the regs. Well, government, hurry up and give us those regs. But macros are gonna be tough. Food prices have been high. Fuel prices haven't really gone down. Home prices haven't gone down. Rents haven't gone down. So retail is paying a lot. Well, guess what? Not only CPI is bad, but PPI is bad, which is the producer price index, which means what? It's not just retail getting pounded, but it's the producers and manufacturers of goods out there. Their stuff has also been going up too, so they're paying more and they're passing it on to us, which means everyone is getting squeezed right now. Hence, you're seeing some liquidity problems in the crypto market. You are seeing liquidations, and you are seeing lots of whales leave and move to safe haven assets like stablecoins and gold. Yeah, it sucks, but remember, my job is to bring you the news, good or bad, happy or sad. Is it fun for me to see the channel really not grow, to really not see any new viewers? No, it's not, but that's the promise I make to you. When the news is good, trust me, I'm going to be excited and sharing it with you. When it's bad, trust me, I'm going to be excited and share it with you too. Why? Because we need to be informed so that we can make the best choices. Are these prices right now low enough for us to start stacking more? Not in my opinion. Would you want to throw in money right now into the metals market that's bonkers absolutely high? Well, let me know down below what you're doing. Are you building cash on the sideline? Are you getting ready for the big dipperoni to really buy? Or are you just like, yo, bro, I'm done with the crypto markets and markets in general until we get some better news? Let me know. I want to hear it from you. And of course, what everyone? Choo-choo bitches is what.